Today you're going to learn 6 different side hustles that you can make money with interior design part-time. One of the things that you can do to make money through a side hustle as an interior designer is going to be working through digital or what's known as e-services that offer interior design work. A couple different e-services out there, Havenly, Modsy, and essentially what you'll be doing is signing up for their platform. I believe there's a verification process, so you'll have to look into what the site specifically needs of you, and then you sign up and upload a portfolio, and then you are paired directly with a customer based on either an algorithm or them liking your portfolio, and then you'll be working directly with that customer to provide them design services. Generally included in the package is a shopping list and a 3D render, and perhaps some one-on-one back and forth discussion through a chat board or service that the platform will provide for you. So it really is quite similar to working with a client, but just in a remote setting. So the same types of skills apply that you would if you were meeting with a customer face to face. Another super fun side hustle that interior designers or people interested or with a knack in interior design can do is flip furniture or decor items on online platforms. So I have friends that will search on Craigslist or OfferUp or Facebook Marketplace, find really beautiful pieces that just need a little TLC, or the owner of the piece doesn't really know what its value is, and so they will snatch that item up and then resell it later for a higher profit. I would also say that some of them have resold on the exact same platform they originally bought the product from, and still made a higher return on that exact same piece. There's a few things I think that can help you maximize your profit for these particular items. I would say one, good photography is always super important. Staging the item in a well-lit space, making it look desirable, detailed product descriptions, measure the piece and add dimensions. Sometimes you can even go and look up the product, and the manufacturer or the retailer will have already done that for you. And when buying online, as a customer, we know that that's super important to have, but a lot of times individuals won't take that extra step to do those sorts of things. So we want to make sure that we're doing as much of that as we can. And also, in addition, there's all sorts of really fun little tchotchkes or smaller items that sell really well. I know for a fact that plants are super hot right now. Everyone wants to own plants, and so small planters are really great. And then just going down to your local Lowe's or Home Depot or garden center in your area, and then popping a small little plant inside of there and then reposting that, you can turn your couple dollars that you spent on a plant, on a planter, and maximize it into $50 or so in some instances, especially if you go and maybe spray paint or repaint the pot itself if it needs a little TLC. There's all sorts of really fun things you can do like that to DIY or to polish up existing items that have that potential. And as an interior designer or someone who's very interested in the field, this is a great way to use that really good design eye that you have and make it profitable for yourself. I think another really interesting side hustle that not a lot of interior designers take advantage of is selling digital product and artwork on Etsy or other retailers online. For the most part, from what I've seen, interior designers have a natural artistic ability, and whether that be pen and paper or digital art, usually through the program you'll learn some sort of Photoshop skill. And so those are all things that you can use to make and create digital artwork and then sell on Etsy, and either sell just the actual file for a lesser rate, or you could partner with a print service and have them printed and then mail out. I know at universities and colleges, oftentimes they'll have student discount printing rate, as well as even local places like FedEx or UPS will sometimes offer student discount rates as well. So definitely look into that if you are going to go that physical print route. But the option to also have a digital print is there for you as well, if that's something that you're interested in. So the art or the prints absolutely do not need to be related to interior design, but I figured this one was worth mentioning because, as interior designers usually are, quite artistically inclined in a wide variety of mediums. It seems like such a natural fit to be able to do and dabble a little bit on the side and create some beautiful art, which we generally do. And then you're able to sell online for a profit. Bonus points if you're able to hang the print in a beautiful space and have it photographed. So that's something that, as an interior designer, you are able to set yourself apart from your competition. Another thing that's always going to be in very, very high demand is for floor plan and rendering work. So let me break this down into two pieces. So first, when I say floor plan work, I mean accurate floor plan detailed drawings of a space. So whether that's using Revit, AutoCAD, 2020, Chief Architect, or any of the other software, whatever's latest and greatest, or the best, is going to be the best thing for you to use, and a service that is quite valuable. There's tons of different businesses that need help. Even though you might not be doing interior design, it is certainly a very good side hustle. Something that I know I've done. I have worked with a real estate agent in the past who flipped houses, and they weren't able to they didn't have the resources to hire an entire design firm at that time. Really, all they needed was to have some good detailed drawings of the house they were looking at purchasing to flip, so that they could accurately have that project bid by different contractors and propose new floor plan or layout changes. So I've worked with this real estate agent in the past to tour the space, to take measurements, and to draw the space. I charge roughly $200 an hour. Between taking measurements and transposing that into a system to create the floor plans took me roughly, I would say, 10 hours. I wasn't super duper detailed. I gave a couple of quick elevations, but beyond that, I was able to turn a very good profit on my own time, and I would highly, highly recommend pursuing something like this if you would like flexible hours and are looking to make very good money quite easily with resources that you already have. Additionally, there's quite a few, businesses, individuals that need rendering work. So using, again, something like SketchUp, which is free to use, or Revit, or any other render software, especially if you have what's known as plugins to make the the image look completely realistic. But there's also other free services such as Home Styler that is available to anyone to use. Those services are in high demand. So another super easy interior design side hustle that some might not know is that you can be a tutor at the college or the school that you attend for interior design. I know that there's always such a big need. You can either do one-on-one sorts of classes or time with someone either at your own school or to tutor someone online digitally from anywhere in the world. So it can be very flexible with your schedule, and you're able to charge and set rates depending on your level of skill. So if you're at all well versed in any of the number of design programs that might be used in a higher education setting. And that doesn't just stop at, things like AutoCAD, Revit, plugins, SketchUp, things like that. But it also extends to programs like Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, InDesign. All those things that you will eventually learn while getting perhaps a bachelor's degree in interior design can be either taught to interior design students or just college students in general. So another super cool side hustle that I've seen recently come out is designers offering services on Fiverr.com. Essentially what they do is they will complete a digital portfolio, which most designers already have, and then they upload that to Fiverr, and then they offer services. So one of the services I've seen is to produce 3D renderings on whatever platform you are well versed in, or do room planning, space planning. Some others offer room renderings through physical drawings and then uploading a digital photo of that and then sending it. That also lends to a really great option to upsell and provide a physical copy at a premium price, so a great tool for upselling. Additionally, designers could offer video chats where a customer or client walks them around the space and they can make really quick assessments, move this here, move that there, perhaps change a throw pillow out, something really minor, or going as far as having a customer measure their space and then suggesting a whole package of furniture or things of that nature. And so Fiverr seems to be a really great platform for interior designers, and I haven't seen a ton of designers taking advantage of this opportunity. So I think it's relatively unknown at this point, and I think it's going to be really interesting to see some of these designers get in on the ground level and really make probably very successful businesses, especially if they are able to get in early on in this really kind of cool niche that Fiverr will allow for. Much for watching, and hit the thumbs up and subscribe, and I will keep making videos just like this. Bye!